Okay, let's go over what I've got here. I've got this motor give to me. It's supposed to come out of the Crown Vic. So take it apart, and I notice it's a roller motor. Alright, now I know when it didn't come out of the factory. Okay, now anyhow, I've set it down on my cam member out of my old Mustang. I put a new one in it. I set it down on it, and I got like 19 bell housings, but the one I'll probably never use is the FMX bell housing. And I put casters on my cam member. Alright, so now what I'm gonna do is throw me an intake on it, a distributor, and try to fire it up. But I wish I'd have done. Wish I put the bell housing on it while it's on the cherry picker and put the starter on it, because now we're down here gonna be tough to put a starter on. It'd been a whole lot easier hanging in the air. So I might just jerk it back up and put a starter on it and wire it all up and then put it back on this joker. Oh yeah, by the way, this thing right here, it does not roll worth a hoot. My fat butt tried to roll it and it about kicked my hind end. So might have to do something different about that. But at least it's on wheels. We can at least move it a little bit if need be. So I've got this motor for free. I'm gonna try to fire it up. Well, first I'm gonna do some compression tests on it, and then I'm going to, if it got compression like it's supposed to have, them fire it up and see what happens with it. If it fires up and runs all right, I'll don't smoke like a freight train. I'll go ahead and put the radiator, hook a radiator up to it, electric fan, and run it, see if it, where the water goes. If it goes like it's supposed to, I might just stick it in something. But for right now, I'm gonna fire it up on the ground. It's gonna be carbureted. Fire it up on the ground and see what happens there, and after that, we'll go from there if it's gonna be rebuilt or whatever. So it's free. I've got tons of parts. I've got 2 gasket kits and complete gasket kits and thousands of other gaskets. And I got bearings, rings. I got everything a man needs as long as it don't need board. So that's what I'm doing this fine spring day. So it's not too clean in there, but it don't look too bad. I vacuumed it out. It had some junk in there that it was on the fuel injection intake when I took it out, and I vacuumed it out. So then I cleaned the gaskets up. Some more stuff out in there. Missed my rag, so I vacuumed out again. So that being said, I'm gonna wrap this up. Be done with it for right now, because we're going fishing. Gonna take the old 4Runner deep down in the holler here in East Tennessee, and we're going fishing. Oh yeah, got me another little project. I've got a 94, 97 Explorer. It's got the 132,000 miles on it, maybe 137. It's got the 5 liter in it with the GT40 heads. I don't know if they're GT40Ps or GT40s, but I think they're just GT40s. Good intake on it's all factory. Rust and all factory, all-wheel drive. So if I can't get that thing running, what I'll do is I'll go ahead and use it for a parts vehicle, and then I'll go ahead and build me something fun out of it or whatever. So, but there's another project I never got done. But let's see if I can't get in here without me running out of space on my phone. Show you my messy garage and where I'm at on the Mustang. So I've had this thing fired up a couple times and just got that putting radiator in it. I ain't got the bolts tight yet. Might get some more of these right here. Got new hoses put on it. Everything else is new, and I got old hoses. I thought I'd put new hoses on it, new clamps. I ain't done my fuel system. I ain't done that yet. I got a leak right here I got to take care of. I ain't rebuilt my rear end, put it in there. So I got a few things to do. Let's face my alternator out a little bit more because it's not out far enough to my liking. I think it's going to throw a belt if need be. We're getting there. We just ain't got there yet. But thing here ought to be a house. It's just showing 150 pound of compression, so it's going to be really nitrous going to really pick it up. So that's what's going on here with this thing. And it's my old drag race car, street and track both, just whatever. drive it up down the road and go to the dragster with it, whatever you want to call it. It might have been on what you call it. And I've got all the, well, I get more parts for the 460. I can finish it up when I get ready. But we've got a royal mess. And what's going on now is I'm going to quit and go fishing. I work all day long at work, come home and work here. I've been working on the old truck. I've let it sit for 10, 12 years, and the motor and it's rusted. So I'm gonna try to finish it up so I have me something extra to drive. And after I do that, I'll be back on the old Mustang. So that's where this motor right here will more than likely go. Is in this truck right here. But anyhow, I've got more parts and more stuff than I could ever know what to do with my lifetime. But while I'm alive, I'm gonna enjoy doing it. So that's what's going on today. So, yep. That's it for me. Boy, I've been collecting more stuff and more stuff and more stuff. While the collecting's good, you can't only find these old motors. And I'm finding 69 and 70 model Windsors left and right. Got projects in mind going on, but hard to work on them when you work 8 hours a day. Come home wore out, don't feel like doing anything. So I'll get me a desk job or something. Just working for a living like a man's killing me. That's what's going on over here at Booker's Garage.